Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Welcome in, everybody. Kate Scott alongside Brock Heward. And I know all of us are ready for this new season to begin. And we're off on EA Sports. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. So the Packers offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by the Utah State product and former first-rounder back in 2020, Jordan Love.
I got a smile on my face. I know he has a smile on his face as he runs out with a new season ripe with every possibility. This is only the first scene of a 4.5-month movie where he could be playing the part of the league MVP, maybe leading a legit contender into the postseason. How he starts this campaign, though, and how you start can have a massive impact on how things play out.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And he sends it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
On the ready.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. They send a tight end in motion.
Yellow, 43.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 4 yards on the pickup. That's going to leave him with 3rd and 3.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Love on 3rd and shorts. He's got his man. This is Kraft. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
First down. It's a gain of 20. First down, Green Bay.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Love out of the shotgun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Get him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
They've got first down here from the 36.
Come on, ready?
Handoff here to Jacobs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Love from the gun. He dropped it. He dropped the interception. That was a risky throw on a check down of all things. Really went the other way, but only an incompletion on 2nd down.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays, discussing them, and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. That heater's going to fall to the turf. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Jason Sanders on for the field goal. It'll be a 54-yarder from the right hash. And the distance, but no good. It finds that left upright. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
Man, that is a sound every kicker dreads. I really thought it had a chance to sneak in, but instead, it's rejected by the upright.
Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards.
It's a loss of a yard.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Rod lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11. Now it's Jones out the play action. Jerry Jeudy with the grab. And they make the tackle at the 38. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Lions have a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Here we go, set. Bronco 80. Hurt. Right there, hurt.
Play action now with Jones. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass.
Intended for Jerry Jeudy.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10.
19, Tiger.
On the draw, this is Gibbs. And this is going backwards. The defense all over that draw, and they're going to lose yards. 3rd down coming up.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Jones now on 3rd down. Finds him over the middle. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Defenses are fine with surrendering that completion if it means making the stop short like they did and bringing up 4th down.
Yeah, I like when these defensive coordinators say they want to populate the ball. And that was a perfect example of it. Don't let the playmaker get started.
Jake Bates out for the Lions field goal try. From the right hash, 55 yards out. And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
The Green Bay offense returning to the field for their 2nd possession. And they're really starting the season off with a banger of a contest here, Brock. A chance to measure up against a division rival, and this win could be an important one to have in hand in just a few months.
Let's go. Ready.
First down throw. Here's Love. Has it to his back. Here's Josh Jacobs. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. And it's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
Quick throw out one by Love. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
On the set.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Ready. 40 seconds.
On the handoff. Here's Jacobs. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. That was Tyleik Williams in on the play.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Ready.
From the gun on third down, it's low. Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
And he sets them back to begin this drive. That kick goes out, and I call it about the 12-yard line. So the Lions headed out for their second drive of the game. They could only set up a lengthy field goal attempt their last possession, Brock. So some room to improve in how far they can advance the football here. They start on the ground with Gibbs. And this gets him well away from danger as he is up past their 20. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
And the Lions, first down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Here we go. 18 Cardinals.
So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. We're back to Ford Field right after this. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They're looking at first down here.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Go check.
They'll toss it to Gibbs. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. So the run goes backwards. What do you think, Brock? Is it time that they start getting a little more aggressive, take some more risks offensively?
Not in my book. You've not earned that right. I think a lot of play callers feel that same way, too. Man, you get to earn the right to be aggressive and take shots when you can do the basics like, I don't know, run for a positive gain.
So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. All right, here we go. Second down. Here's Jones to throw. Completed over the middle. Attacking the screen. Look at this defense getting him down behind the line.
You'll hear defensive coaches all the time really ask their players to pull the trigger. Read, react, diagnose, and when you see it, go fire away. And that's exactly what the defense does to take away that screen.
Let's go now. Cougar 19, Dragon 60. Go.
3rd and long for him here. It's on target to Williams. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
70 Lions. Hurt. Right there, hurt.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. Robbed for the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Another one for Gibbs. And he gets it past the 50 and down the Packers side of the field. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
You ready to spin? You ready to spin?
3rd down, Jones to throw. Set up the screen to Montgomery. This is not going to get it done on 3rd down. They catch him behind the line. This goes for a loss.
Not terribly complicated on this one. Just not the 3rd down screen you wanted to run. Little chance they were getting the first, and apparently little chance they were going to even gain a positive yard at all.
Return amounts to much. They bring him down. The Packers ready to run their offense back out there. By this point, partner, they're through that opening script, through trying to establish their offense, and yet still no points. Thinking it might be time to start switching things up a little bit, tear up the old game plan and start fresh.
Well, I promise you that's what's buzzing on the headsets and over on the sidelines and in the huddle. Got to find a way to just get into some sort of rhythm.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Shotgun now for Love. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Getting the tight end in motion. I'll air it out on 3rd. Got his man. It's Golden. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop 1.
Love with it on 1st down. Short pass brought in. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on 1st down.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Now come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Love to throw again. Left side into the hands of Dobbs. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
You know, kid, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Check right.
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Check right.
Sticking in the air. Love. Has his man. It stops. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
Good for a Packers 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
On the ready.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Now, we are still scoreless in this one as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. snap. They look set now. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Check right.
Once more, it's Love. Taking the deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Set.
Back to the air. Love. This is reeled in by Reed. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They'll get 16 yards on that play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after that.
Running on 1st here with Jacobs. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Love out of the shotgun. Brought in by his back. It's Jacobs. And they're going to give him the 24-yard line. He'll stop a step short of that 1st down marker.
Josh Jacobs.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move the chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
He's taken down.
Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, 2nd. 2nd down now. They need 7.
2nd and 7.
Check pink. 52.
From the pistol, here's Love. This one's caught. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers get some late points and the lead.
Green Bay.
It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Jason Sanders to try the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Packers take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1.
Nothing.
Sanders all set to send it away. Here comes Williams on the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Lions getting one more series here before halftime. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive.
Here we go. Bronco 80.
Jones setting up the play action. Ooh, almost a throw to Costin. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky?
Down and 10.
Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Third down from the gun. Jones. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get third down conversions, you get no rhythm.
It'll be another punt. Jack Fox out there once again. Keyshawn Nixon returning this for the Packers. Fair catch hauled in at the 18-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half.
Quick, yellow.
All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call it give right up the middle. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Aiden Hutchinson, energetic as always after making the stick.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
So a one-possession game, Brock, after our first 2 quarters. Now let's throw it over to our pal Scott Hansen. He's got our halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. So much to talk about as we wrap up week 1, a busy week of football. Let's get right into it. Our tour around the NFL starts now at Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati. The Bengals at home to take on the Steelers in a physical matchup in the AFC North. And this is DK Metcalf. Next up, let's go out to Glendale, Arizona, checking in on the Cardinals as they play host to the San Francisco 49ers.
We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. Here comes Williams on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Here comes the offense for Detroit to begin the second half. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. A give to Gibbs to start the 3rd. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Travis Jones, the man in on that tackle.
This offense has now left him some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Play action now with Jones. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, it kind of just sets their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
Let's go. Go.
Jones now on third down. That one's caught. Judy has it. He will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it.
And the Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Hey, check that. Street. Hurt.
On first down, it's Gibbs. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's second down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down.
Shut up. 70 Lions.
Pistol now for Jones. Screen here for Gibbs. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that is good for a Detroit first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. COVID-19. Ready?
From the shotgun, it's Jones. Finds Gibbs out of the backfield. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
10 at the 25-yard line.
Tap the 60. Hey, smash Bronco. Ready?
Montgomery gets it from the gun. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Brought down by Quay Walker.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. With too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Viking 18.
Jones. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Maybe a little rattled after that near interception. Let's see how he plays this on 3rd and long.
Bronco 80.
Throw here, 3rd down. Knocked away and hits the ground, incomplete. That brings up 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Bates' kick is up and good. And their opening drive does something they couldn't do in the first half, partner. Gets them on the scoreboard.
Here in the third quarter, he gets a chance to make up for the miss on his first attempt of the game. This time, he is totally dialed in, and he gets this one to count.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Nixon now to return it. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Now here comes the Green Bay offense. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
Play action, Love. He smartly won't risk anything here. Just chucks this away.
Okay, as soon as this quarterback broke containment, I know your eyes and my eyes went the same place. Can you find a big play down the field? Unfortunately, there was not one to be had.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 26.
Come on, set. Ready.
They'll bring a tight end in motion right. Gets forward to around the 29. Shaq Griffin finishing that play off.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on a throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
Third down, they need 7.
Black squad. Let's go now. Ready.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Ryan Branch has it. And the Lions take possession at midfield after forcing that turnover. Well, they left the locker room in front. Great position to be in, right? But a shaky start to half number 2 with that interception.
We know that no lead in the NFL is safe. A 1-point lead, something that looks insurmountable. How many of these games so often come down to one possession in the end? With a half of football left, you just can't give away too many gifts and too many possessions.
The Detroit offense getting ready for its next drive. And the last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready? 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Hurt.
Montgomery now up the middle. All he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves. Hey, go.
Play fake, Jones. Big slap downfield to Judy. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Lightning 18.
They go play fake with Jones. Once more into the hands of Judy. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Lions have a 1st down.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
Off the gut they go with Gibbs. It's out. Gibbs lost it on the hit. And this will reach the end zone for Detroit. Touchdown. right there was impressive, Brock. Even with the fumble, absolutely no panic on his part, finding that football, keeping the play going, and taking it in for 6.
I am just hearing my old offensive coordinator, Tom Moore, say, whoever plays the hardest the longest wins. And that's what you got to do. You got to play harder, you got to play longer than your opponent, and when you get an opportunity, go seize it.
Now it's Jake Bates for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions push their lead to 3.
Packers 7. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Fox now to kick this one away. Starting at the 10. He stopped on the run back at the 27. Out now runs the Packer offense. And you know that interception is in the back of their minds as they head back out there now. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Down. Set.
Now Love on the play fake. Connects on the crosser. Stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike.
It's a
gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
Blue check.
Jacobs running behind center. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
Love from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
We've set it downs from 37.
Here we go. 33. Yellow.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Packers football, and they know what they need to do, trailing here in the 4th. We've set it downs from 37. From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. We call that one a gain of, say, 2 yards at 2nd down.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Come on, set. Ready.
To the air with Love. Now setting up the screen for Jacobs. And they're all over that screen, Brock. Didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Set. Hut. Blue 32. Hut.
They'll air it out on 3rd. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL where they come down to a play or two and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, their coach wants to see them convert those.
And that gets out of bounds down inside the 20. It looks to be at about the 17-yard line. The Lions get ready to return to the field. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone. But the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Here's a counter give to Gibbs. They blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it, because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
Working from the gun. Here's Jones. Dumps it off to his running back. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how. I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Packers going with a dime set to get this 3rd down stop.
Here we go. 70 Lions.
Third and long for him here. Looking out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. This one misses the tight end. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
The Lions readying for the punt. Jack Fox will kick it away. Across midfield. And he's finally marked down at the 46-yard line. The Green Bay offense about to get started once more. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
1st and 10 now from the 46.
Here we go, set. Black 40, cut, go.
Takes the handoff, now Love. Finds him on the crossing route. And this is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. It's a gain of 22. And it'll give the Packers the first.
That's good for a Packers first down. A gain of 22 yards.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Throwing, it's Love. Gets it to him on the screen. That's going to be sniffed out quickly, shut down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down, because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Offense to the line, 2nd down.
Let's go. 10 block, ready.
Love out of the shotgun. Caught at the 10-yard line. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down.
16 yards.
Give them about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Got that chip shot in their back pocket to tie it. A chance at the lead here first, though. 1st and goal.
Quick, yep, set, ready.
From the red zone on 1st. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. They got a man open to beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with, hopefully, a much better job finishing the catch.
Ready up.
So after the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and goal.
Here we go.
Reed will go in motion right. Back to the air. Love. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They will let him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
A big moment for them here to begin this new season. Here's 3rd and goal.
Set. Ready.
Looking to throw. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you have to make a play in the open field. Keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Kicked well, and this is good! And in the 4th quarter, that's going to tie the game!
You know, Kate, that may not seem like much, right? Just go 1 for 2 as a kicker, but it's a whole lot different just psychologically for these guys to see one go through because they may need him at some point later in this game.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here comes Reed. Showing a little burst so far. He brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled. The offense headed out now for Detroit. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
Here we go, Shaq. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Rig alert, rig alert.
Drive begins with Gibbs. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Go.
Operating from the gun, it's Jones. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that is good for Detroit 1st down.
Lions, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in Detroit. Lions pushing to get within range for a game winner. First and 10 from the 43.
Let's go. 70, tempo up. Go street.
Running out of the gun with Montgomery. Oh, he lost the football. And they jump on top of it. Oh, a clutch recovery to clean. Now, hang on. They want to take another look at this play. And a very important call coming up late in this game.
Previous play is under review.
Yeah, pretty bang-bang play out there. It's tough to see exactly what happened on our first look in real time.
But you know what I like here, and I do appreciate, and these officials are so good at let the play just play itself out before calling it dead. Now all the replays and the camera angles will give us such a better idea of really what happened.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. They'll come up on 1st and 10. On the draw, this is Gibbs. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. The Packers take their first time out.
It's a loss of a yard.
As they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
At the 32-yard
Sometimes
line.
the surprises work out for a nice gain. And sometimes, well, those surprises, they don't surprise anybody, and you're left hoping your running back just gets up.
Back to the line they come, second down. Back to throw. Screen here for Gibbs. Room to run inside the 20. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions jump in front late. It's a Jahmyr Gibbs touchdown. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal, but you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
Bates now for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And Lions break that tie and now lead by 7.
17. Packers 10. Jack Fox.
Fox now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 9. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Packers all set to get back out there. And they're taking the field knowing that they need a touchdown here, Brock. More pressure on them now than they've had any drive so far this game.
Well, our colleague, Charles Davis, has a line for a spot just like this. Pressure, it can burst pipes, but can also create diamonds. Let's see what the outcome of this pressure is going to be.
Packers getting set here. First and 10. And off to Jacobs to start the drive. Allen continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Jack Campbell. A gain of a yard. Brings up second
Look to throw it.
At the 24-yard line.
Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, third down coming up. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and 1.
And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal.
Let's go. 52 bull.
And send a receiver left. Setting up to pass. Short pass brought in. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Timeout taken by the Packers. Their third and final one. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
Ready, set.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Set, hut.
Here he is to throw. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Target that time, Jaden Reed. And that makes it third down.
You know, I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or just had a surprise break in concentration. So unusual to see one dropped unless there's a hit involved.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
Let's go now. Set. Go. Blue 32. Ready.
Throwing now. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
The deficit is 7, so they have to convert here on 4th down. Desperation time here. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
Let's go now.
No timeouts remaining here, partners, so they can just run out this clock. Line up the design keeper.
Here we go, set. AT Cardinal, AT Cardinal.
So it's 1 for the win column for the Lions. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Lions, as we'll see you next time from Detroit.